If I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., am now forced to tell God's children, Allah's children, and my atheist children all over the world what John said in John 10 of the King James Version of the Bible Hub edition of the Holy of verses 22 through 39 that says, and it was at Jerusalem the feast of the dedication, and it was winter, and Jesus walked in the temple in Solomon's porch. Then came the Jews round about him and said unto him, how long doest thou make us to doubt? If thou be the Christ, tell us plainly. And Jesus answered them, I told you, and you believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, thy bear witness of me, but ye believed not. Believe, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give you unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father, which gave them me, is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. I and my Father are one. Then the Jews took up stones again to stone him. Jesus answered them, many good works I have showed you from my Father. For which of these works do ye stone me? The Jews answered him, saying, for a good work we stone thee not, but for blasphemy, and because thou being a man makest thyself God. Jesus answered them, is it not written in your law, I said, ye are gods? If I call them gods, unto whom the word of God came, and the scripture cannot be broken. Say ye of him, whom the Father hath sanctified and sent into the world, thou blasphemest? Because I said, I am the Son of God. If I do not the works of my Father, believe me not. But if I do, though ye believe not me, believe the works, that ye may know and believe that the Father is in me, and I in him, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on November 28th in 2023 at 6:11 in the morning. Therefore, they sought again to take him, but he escaped out of their hand. See, now, this is now my testimony, right? If I, for whom simple name is simply, I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., now understand, for which is defined as to be thoroughly familiar with the character of your understanding, for which is defined as the grasp of the meaning of the basic fact, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as immediate fact, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as a fact, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as something that actually exists in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, that will one day help lead you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world to the ultimate fact, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as an aspect, for which is defined as a reality that appears to the minds in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, which would allow you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, to know, for which is defined as to perceive directly from what you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world know, for which is defined as to have personal understanding of personally in your hood, project, community, school, college, university, church, temple, synagogue, mosque, detention center, jail, prison, and judgment hall somewhere in the world. But how could you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world know, for which is defined as I gotta change this. To be able to recognize the nature of me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go back. Okay, I had to make two changes. I had to put 2 and then the United States Navy. I had put United States of America. So you see, I'm letting you know. But okay, so all over the world know, for which is defined as to be able to recognize the nature of me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, truly, for which is defined as in all sincerity, in your hood, project, community, school, college, university, church, temple, synagogue, mosque, detention center, jail, prison, or judgment hall, anywhere in the world. If I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, didn't legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally become King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and God, for whom is defined as the being for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., for whom is legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally perfect in legal power, historical wisdom, and biblical goodness in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, who will be worshiped by Jews, Christians, Muslims, and Hindus as creator and ruler of the universe in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Once you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world meet, for which is defined as to be introduced to for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s state of mind, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the condition as well as the capacity of mind, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's enemies endangering state of mind, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as an intent to kill, me for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as in your personal hood, project, community, school, college, university, church, temple, synagogue, mosque, detention center, jail, prison, or judgment hall somewhere in the world, for whom illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally tried to inflict great mental as well as great bodily injury to King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated in Seminole County Jail, in the state of Florida, for whom illegally, historically, biblically, religious. Let me start over again. See, I'm reading it, then I'm writing it. See, that's what I was trying to tell my man TJ, like, because I learned something even when I was writing this, and now it's like changing my perception, but I got to try to keep it so I can teach you. See, that's what I'm telling people. Okay, so listen. Okay, somewhere in the world for whom illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally tried to inflict great mental as well as great bodily injury to King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated in Seminole County Jail in the state of Florida, for whom illegal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, mental, and federal act in Wharton, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as unreasonably risking mental injury as well as maliciously risking physical harm to God, for whom is Allah's children and hood. See, this when I'm telling you, like, see, when the truth get to you, see, I'm charging them for the mental harm that they've been inflicting on you before, and now the mental disease that is now ravaging the hood. See, because now you can't understand because of what you presently think you know. See what I'm saying? So now I'm showing y'all what Dr. Martin Luther King taught me when I read his book, and he was saying that if you don't go nonviolent, then it's gonna be non-existence. See, and I can see that we on the verge of non-existence, and I'm trying to show y'all that, see, the crimes of the past is now putting the future in jeopardy. So that's why you never kick the can down the road. You deal with the can while it's open. So that for whoever put us in this can could now be judged for the can they put us in. See, like, say if they kick the can down the road, well, who put the can in the road for them to kick? And if they kick the can down the road, then either the truth is in the can, or the future is in the can that they kicking down the road. See what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. So now it's like there is unreasonable risk and mental injury, see, as well as maliciously risking physical harm to God, for whom is Allah's children, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom is God's children, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. When my for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s enemies utterly became illegally indifferent to presumption of natural and probable consequences, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the presumption that menorrheas. Damn, I didn't even look that up. Hold on, man. Hold on, I gotta see. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know. I knew I was missing something, and that's why it was hard for me to get this thing started, because I knew I was missing something. Because I was thinking about it, I said, man, it's something I wanted to do. Okay, hold on. It's mens res. Okay, here it is right here. Okay, look, let me.
Mens rea.
Mens rea. Okay, the state of mind this is the Black's Law Dictionary definition of the state of mind that the prosecution to secure a conviction must prove that a defendant had when committing a crime. So this is the state of mind that the prosecution to secure a conviction must prove that a defendant had when committing a crime. So this is me showing you their mens res. See, like their mindset when they committed the crime against me, against the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. So what was their state of mind? Now, I done been in a mental hospital 8 times, but I'm trying to figure out, if I'm in court using my mind, how could my family put me in a mental hospital unless they done lost their mind? And this is what I'm saying. If slaves was denied the right to read and write, what do slaves actually know? See, they only know what they were taught, but they won't let you teach them nothing. That's what I was telling my daughter. See, I'm saying that's why I never wanted to be smart. It was always a battle. See what I'm saying? Like, these people think they know, but you asking them, what do you really know? See what I'm saying? And then either you gotta fight them or leave them alone. And it's like, man, how can we move forward if you stuck on stupid? But so it's the presumption that mens res may be derived from the legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual. I'm gonna come back and put that in for the book. May be derived from the legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal proof of my for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's enemies' active conduct, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as behavior that involves the people in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, for whom all committed a crime against me, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, by illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally exerting, for which is defined as to put forth my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's enemies' will, for which is defined as mental powers manifested as wishing, choosing, desiring, as well as its intending to illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally deceive, for which is defined as to cause the external world to accept as true or valid in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, what I for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. already legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally revealed to be legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally false, as well as illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally invalid in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, after my for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's enemies illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally disregarded, for which is defined as to pay no attention to the unreasonable risk, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the uncertainty of a result happening as well as loss. My for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's enemies, dangerous crimes perpetrated against me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, which caused my for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated's enemies in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, nor in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, is why I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated, am not asking God, for whom is Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom is God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. How can you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world truly know me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.? If you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world only know mine, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s simple name, for which is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. How would you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world ever know my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated's divine law, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as law that emanate, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the act of coming from a supernatural source, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, for whom's legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal title, for which is defined as the distinguishing name of King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated's legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federally written, printed, as well as film production of the Passion of Christ, for whom, according to Christian Science, is defined as the ideal truth, for which is defined as the body of real things, events, and facts in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12 in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. That comes into hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world as a divine manifestation of God, for whom is defined as the being, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr., for whom is legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally perfect in legal power, historical wisdom, and biblical goodness, who is legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally worshipped by the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, for eternity and beyond infinity, as creator and ruler of the universe, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Therefore, how could have I, for whom the simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally get through a righteous, for which is defined as acting in accordance with the divine, for which is defined as of, relating to, or proceeding directly through God, for whom is defined as the being perfect in power, wisdom, and goodness, who is worshipped as in Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism as creator and ruler of the universe's gate, for which is defined as an opening in the wall of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, for eternity and beyond infinity. If I, for whom name is present, I'm Petty Officer 3rd Class, Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of the okay, that's what it was. Hold on, I made a mistake. Man, let me see, okay. So that's the Petty Officer. So when I'm Petty Officer, see, that's when I'm the property of the United States. So see, when I say Petty Officer 3rd Class, Tommy Chancey Council Sr., see, I say of the United States Navy. See, so then how can you say I'm a terrorist or I'm from a foreign country when my rank is Petty Officer 3rd Class, Tommy Chancey Council Sr., and you told me to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and now you are a domestic enemy of mine. So I'm saying I had to take the Constitution from you so that the Americans in the future could have rights that you have squandered. See, right now, the elected officials have squandered the rights of the future. See, that's what King George III did when he squandered the prosperity of Great Britain, when Great Britain owned all of America. So see, so Great Britain had America, which is now the superpower. See, so that's when a king has been defeated by his subjects. Now, what happens when the government that slaves form then form a king? See, they made me a king because they was acting like kings, denying the American citizens the American experience. See, we're not experiencing the legal America. See, we are experiencing servitude to Americans. See, they say that you can't make a living unless you work for them. That is not the way the Constitution says it. It says that we all have our God-given right. So see, if you squander your right by selling dope, whatever you're doing illegally, then see, now you squandered your American dream. See, but what I'm doing is showing that I was in accordance with the law, and they squandered their American dream. And now I'm doing the same thing George Washington them did to give the future Americans prosperity. See, they violated the prosperity of America. That's why America is now bankrupt. See, but now we are not reconstructing over the crime. See, we now charging the criminals for the crime that they committed, because I'm charging them because they committed the crime against me personally. See, they didn't commit a crime against us. They committed the crime against me. And then I used the evidence of the crime that was committed against me to give you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world the opportunity to become who you believe you are. You're not a criminal. You're just put in a position to commit crimes. So I'm just saying, if I can give you the opportunity not to commit that crime, why wouldn't you take that opportunity to be free? See, that's all I'm saying. See, because once you commit the crime, then you are a slave to the crime you committed. See, that's why I'm here starving, because I don't want to be a slave to the crime that I would commit just to say that a crime is being committed. See, so if I make somebody else a victim, then the law got to protect them just like I'm asking the law to protect me. So I can't then violate the law and then ask the law to protect me. Then I'm abusing the law. See what I'm saying? Then the next generation is not going to allow the law to set them free. They're going to use the law to then illegally. See, now they say, well, you using the law. I'm saying, yeah, I'm using the law just like the laws say it's supposed to be used. See, I'm saying I'm getting all of the evidence to support the charges that I'm putting on the elected officials of America, on the religious entities in America for violating the scriptures, for violating the Quran, and for violating the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights. See, I'm saying, hey, these are the things that these people telling you to follow, and they not following. So why would you get mad at a man who's showing you that you being led astray? That's what Jesus was saying, man. Like, hey, man, they made me a God. But I'm saying, well, how about if I couldn't be the God they made me? Then what about the devil they would have made me? See, if I would have committed a crime, it still would have been them made me do it. But now that I'm showing you my divine mind, now you saying I made myself a God. But I was born like this. What did I do? See, I'm saying, but was they born to tempt me to sin? Okay, look, okay, well, let me see. That's what I'm saying. I get off more what I'm doing. Or for eternity and beyond, if I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancecoster Sr. of the United States Navy, was not right, for which, according to the blacks law, okay, wait a moment. See, I'm saying, how could I get through the righteous gate inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, if I was not right, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as that which is proper under law, morality, as well as ethically. In my for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class. You know what? I'm gonna change this because okay, that's what it was. So I see what I did now. See what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep everything as my name evolves. So as it goes from simply Tommy Chancey Castle Senior, then I tell you, then see I went into the Navy, then it went to Petty Officer 3rd Class, then I started a company and it went to President Tommy Chancey Castle Senior, Fort Castles Incorporated. Then once they attacked my industry, my kingdom, my family, then I had to establish my name as a king, just like King George or just like King Charles. I'm saying, hey man, they forced me. I was just trying to start a business because my grandmother was old. See, and I'm like, man, my grandmama old, I'm gonna get old. I could remember, see, she used to say this to me, my uncle, and my auntie. She used to say, what y'all gonna do when I close my eyes? And I used to always tell her, I'm gonna be all right. You know, I'm gonna be all right, Graham. But you know, what's funny is the other two people she told that to died before she died. And I was the only one living. See, so that's why I'm looking now. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get old like grandma. See, so now I say, well, I gotta help grandma, so why not help myself? So that's when I started learning how to get old. I saw my grandmama get old. Why would I waste my youth when I see where I'm going? So this what I wrote in a book, right? Well, in a motion, but it's a book. And I said, when I was a child, right, I didn't understand the distance from infancy to puberty, right? But then when I became in the stage of puberty, right, then I could look back because I had a little brother. See, so now I'm trying to get him through all of the stuff that I'm going through. See what I'm saying? But he doing what he doing. See what I'm saying? So you have to, then I go to the military and it showed me how when a man is flailing, you see what I'm saying? Then if you grab that man, they gonna kill you both. So you have to save yourself to save others. So now you learn, yeah, man, you're right. See, so now you telling them, calm down. I'm trying to tell you everything. Cool. But see, they ain't listening because they looking. They ain't listening. See what I'm saying? So now you say, okay, man, I ain't nothing I can do because you ain't stuck in yourself, right? Now, if I allow you to stick me, then we both gone. But see, I'm trying to let them know I'm coming back. You falling, you drowning, and I'm coming to reach you down and grab you up, but you trying to pull me down. And I'm saying, brother, I'm good. You the one that need this oxygen. But you just, I'm saying, brothers, breathe, calm down. See, so now they start lying on me because they scared. Whatever, or they drunken by the power. See, I don't know why they doing what they doing. I'm just a victim of what they did and what they continue to do. See, because, now I'm starving, right? Now, I can feed my mind and my mind be full of knowledge. But what about the edification of my body? See, I'm feeding my mind. But what about my body? Now, I'm now feeding the minds of the next generation who gonna be in that can that this generation kicking down the road. See what I'm saying? So now, okay, hold on, let me make sure. Okay, President, I ain't finished it. Okay, I ain't do it. All right, let me finish this. I got to make the necessary correction. President Thomas Chancey Castle Senior of Fort Castles Incorporated. Life. Okay, now this the correction. Okay, if I, for whom name is Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, was not right, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as that which is proper under law, morality, as well as ethically. In my for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated's life, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the state of being alive as a human, is why I for whom name is President. Okay, now I gotta change that. Cause see what I'm saying? Because once I wanna keep it as I evolve. So every name means something. See, every title I'm telling you, that's when I became more in tune with who I am. See what I'm saying? Because like I say, if you rise to the occasion, then you done rose to the occasion. So how can you act like you didn't rise to the occasion when your enemies who made you rise know you rose? So listen, okay, now I had to make, okay, mine for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated life, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the state of being alive as a human, is why I for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated am now legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally able to ask you of belief, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as a state of mind in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world that regards the existence of the truth, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as accuracy in the recounting of the events about what you believe, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as to feel certain about the truth, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as conformity with actuality about who you believe, for which is defined as to consider to be true or honest within your hood, project, community, school, college, university, church, temple, synagogue, mosque, detention center, jail, prison, or judgment hall anywhere in the world during your first meeting, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the first contact in your hood, project, community, school, college, university, church, temple, synagogue, mosque, detention center, jail, prison, or judgment hall somewhere in the world between a killer and a victim, after the killer has been legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally informed of the victim's insulting words in the Holy Bible or the Holy Quran. So what I'm saying is this, right? See, this is an actual statute. This is a first meeting. See, so now, if Jesus, see, I told you earlier what the Jews were saying to Jesus and Jesus was saying to the Jews. Now I'm saying it to y'all. See, this is our first meeting. See what I mean? See, I'm like, this what I learned yesterday. See, now they were talking about Jesus said he had a last supper. See, this my first meeting dealing with my killers. See, I'm charging y'all with killing me before you kill me, so that way you premeditated in your killing of me. See, like you premeditated in your starving of me. You can't say that you don't know I'm out here starving. See, now I'm showing you in the Bible, you a goat. See, you eating up all of the resources and you starving me. So if you're starving me, you're starving the least of these. So how can you be a man or woman of God starving the least of these when Jesus fed like I am feeding? And you have stopped me from getting the necessary resources to feed the least of these because you are taking all of the monetary resources from the truth. So what are you teaching if you're not giving the proceeds to the person who doing the work, just like Jesus said, even though you don't believe in me, what about the works? See, but you can't steal a living man's intellectual property. See, that's why the kids now seeing the thieves in the temple of Jesus' Father. see, now Jesus say, see, they have turned my Father's house into a den of thieves. You don't see them? See, I'm out here loving y'all, right? Starving, but y'all feeding them as I starve. So what kind of sheep are you? See, you all are wolves in sheep's clothing as well, because you want Caesar's subscription. See, you don't want to be God's gift to the world. See, you want to have money and prestige as you don't produce life. You just live life. You don't produce life, though. See, because food and water produces life. See, you just give life to a starving child. See, that's how the child know that you're not really a creator. You're a sperm donor. That's all you are. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. Specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, for which legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally reveals, for which is defined as to make known through divine inspiration, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, that the conduct of the high priest Caiaphas, the Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in Jerusalem, specifically in the temple in Jerusalem, illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally provoked, for which is defined as to call forth a feeling in the temple in Jerusalem, as well as the action in the judgment hall in Jerusalem that illegally set forth the killing of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, Mahatma Gandhi, Minister Malcolm X, Dr. Martin Luther King, the named and the unnamed in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, is why the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world are now all legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally guilty, for which is defined as having committed a crime against me, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Councils Incorporated, in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Therefore, when you meet, for which is defined as come into the presence of God, for whom is defined as the being for whom name is the being for whom name, Therefore, when you meet, for which is defined as to come into the presence of God, for whom is defined as the being for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of the United States Navy, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally perfect in legal power, historical wisdom, biblical goodness, who is legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally worshipped by the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, as creator and ruler of the universe, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, for eternity and beyond infinity. Allah, for whom is defined as God, for whom is defined as the infinite, for which is defined as extending beyond, lying beyond, or being greater than any pre-assigned finite, right? So it's infinite and then it's finite, for which is defined as having definable, for which is defined as able to be defined, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as an established legal mind, for whom according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the intellect, legal capacities, and attitudes of a well-trained lawyer, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, for whom is now legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally defending, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally protect, for which is defined as to cover or shield Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, Jesus Christ, as well as the Prophet Muhammad. Okay, because I was saying or, so, but now, see, I was saying or, but I'm saying federally protect, for which is defined as to cover or shield Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, Jesus Christ, as well as the Prophet Muhammad from exposure, injury, damage, destruction, as well as attack, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. For the first time in your hood, project, community, school, college, university, church, temple, synagogue, mosque, detention center, jail, prison, or judgment hall somewhere in the world, is why I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Forecasters Incorporated, am a legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally defined term, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as in legal drafting in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, is why I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., is a legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally enacting word. For whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the statutory phasing denoting that an act is taking effect as law, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as a legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal transition phrase, for which, according to the, well, I'm going to say for whom. So now this is a transition phase. So like you in transition, you moving. So, okay, for which is a transition phase, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as in a patent claim, the word or phrase that relates the preamble, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as an inductory statement in a constitution, statute, or other document explaining the document's basic and objective, especially a statutory recital of the inconveniences specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, for which the statute recover a right or to prevent or obtain redress for a wrong is legally designed to historically prove a legal remedy, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a remedy, for which is defined as the legal means to historically be legally available in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, for eternity and beyond infinity, especially when given as a specific meaning for the purpose of the document in which it appears in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, is now legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally asking you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, would who you believe in your hood, project, community, school, college, university, church, temple, synagogue, mosque, detention center, jail, prison, or judgment hall somewhere in the world, recognize, for which is defined as to acknowledge formally themselves and you in the temple in Jerusalem, in the judgment hall in Jerusalem, in the civil or criminal courthouses in Seminole or Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, or in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, or would you or would who you believe in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world see you in your hood, project, community, school, college, university, church, temple, synagogue, mosque, detention center, jail, prison, and judgment hall all over the world, like Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee saw the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in Jerusalem, and I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., now see you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. See, so what I'm saying is, I see you just like Jesus saw the Jews. See, you starving me to death, and they nailed Jesus on the cross until he died. See, so what is the difference between murderers if they still murdering? See, if you starve me to death, then you starve me to death. When they nailed Jesus on the cross and then stabbed him in his side, he died. See, he bled to death. Asphyxiation. They saying you stand like that, you can't breathe. See, it's a horrible death, right? But now you say that horrible death is why you can starve me. See, that's what, and that's why I'm not religious, because I see that you people are the murderers of everything good. See, because you are sick yourselves. So sick people, it can't be deliverers of anything other than sickness. Now, let me see. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, now. All right, I wanted to see something, but something. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. Bam, let me go here. Okay, now. Oh, wait, hold on. I know what I'm gonna do. That ain't the one I want. See, now I'm finna go get the Prophet Muhammad's here, but they, I gotta find, I normally have this thing together, but I did have it together, but something happened here. Okay, now I know which one I want. I just gotta get to the one that, okay, that's it right here, but I gotta get here and then change the, God, man, this thing here. But that's why I say, but I don't get in the, look at that, they won't even let me do it. But they sure don't want y'all to get this truth, you know. Look what I'm, okay, now, boy, they wouldn't let it go. Okay, boom, now, okay. Now, see, this is the Prophet Muhammad. I like this chapter 2, so, because it has a lot of the stuff that I be wanting to say. Okay, now, look, this one here. But I had it on something else, but I don't want to waste all the time looking for it. So I'm going to go here. This is chapter 2 of the Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, verses 29 through, let me see how I just go, 29 through 35. I'm going to go 29 through 35 because it's getting late here. Okay, 29 in the Shihi International Version of chapter 2, verse 29 says, "It is he who created for you all that which is on the earth. Then he directed himself to the heaven, he being above all creation, and made them 7 heavens, and he is knowing of all things." And mention, O Muhammad, when your Lord said to the angels, "Indeed, I will make upon the earth a successive authority." They said, "Will you place upon it one who causes corruption therein and sheds blood, while we exalt you with praise and declare your perfection?" Allah said, "Indeed, I know that which you do not know." See, that's what I'm saying. See, y'all in the projects know what you know, but what in this, do you know what happened in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning? That's what I was telling my family. They telling me about Jesus and I'm telling them about me. I'm saying, "Hey man, I did this." Now they get mad with me, starve me. See, I'm like, damn, man. I'm saying, see, that's why I don't mess with religion, because the people I see who claim religion. So isn't that when Jesus say he see the fig tree that's barren? See, I see religion as a barren tree. Where's the good fruit? If you can starve a man while you eating, then what kind of man are you? When a man is trying to feed you, where Hosea say that his people will be destroyed for lacking. So a man come and give you knowledge of what's happening to him. So if it's happening to you, you would have knowledge of what to do. Now, he didn't have no knowledge. He had to go get the knowledge in the situation. And then his friend said, "Well, that ain't how you do it." And then another friend said, "Man, you give it to Jesus." And then your family say, "Give it to God." And see, and now you saying, "But now could y'all give me something to eat?" But now, if I keep coming over their house, now they gonna start talking about me like I'm a dog. See, "Oh, Tommy come over here and eat all the time." Hey, Tommy, see, but then when you starve and you call them and say, "Hey man, could you help me get this $800 million? Oh man, you crazy, man." See, man, what can you do? See, what can you do? "And he taught Adam the names of them all. Then he showed them to the angels and said, 'Inform me of the names of these, if you are truthful.'" See, I'm now informing y'all of the name of Folk Houses Incorporated, Chancey Incorporated. I'm showing you the people in the courts that violated the law. See, I'm showing you all these things, but you starving me and feeding them. If they feeding you lies, they giving you welfare. See, I'm trying to give you the opportunity to get it by the sweat of your brow, but you rather have somebody give you something. But nobody never give you what you want. You always understand that people give you what they don't want. See, when they get tired of it, they'll give it to you. See, but they got it new. See, you get it used. So then, see, but the Bible say that you become a new creature. So how can a new creature become new with old things? Oh, but that's too much for you. So look, okay, look. They said, exalted are you. We have no knowledge except what you have taught us. see that, man, come on, man. Indeed, it is you who is knowing, the wise. See, so the person who teaching you teach you only what they know. See, me, I had to go into a situation ignorant, and I came out wealthy. See, because I came out with knowledge of every side, even myself. See what I'm saying? So then my family said, well, that's just your side. I said, well, come to court and see all sides. But they're afraid to defile it. Christians. See? He said, "O Adam, informed them of their names. And when he had informed them of their names, he said, did I not tell you that I know the unseen aspects of the heavens and the earth? And I know what you reveal and what you have concealed." See, I know. How can you lie to me if I'm telling the truth to reveal to you the liars who lying to you? See, I'm saying when you come to me, I know who sent you. Because I hear what you saying, and I'm saying, see, bro, you missing this. You missing this. See, they only told you this. See, they trying to get me mad with you, but I'm saying, brother, I feel sorry for you. Sister, I feel sorry for you. Because your children going to see you just like I see you, a puppet of their slave master. See, and then when they see you, then they going to lose respect for you just like I've lost respect for you. See what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm saying about things done in the dark. See, your pride is in the dark too. Your honor is in the dark. Your integrity is in the dark. See, but in the light, you look like you got integrity. You got honor. But somebody else is giving you that. You lost it when you threw it into the darkness and started lying. See, that's why I say, no, see, my honor is now my glory. Because I don't change my life for nobody. See, I give life through life. See, I don't change just for the sake of changing. When you change me, it's for the better. See what I'm saying? So that's why even when the change leave, I'm still me. See, I ain't gonna go no further than I believe I should go. So I'm gonna always be where I can deal with who I am. See, but anyway. And mention when we said to the angels, prostrate before Adam. So they prostrated except for the Iblis. Y'all think that's that? Yeah, Iblis. It's Iblees. So whatever you call it. So that's them devils, though. I know that. He refused and was arrogant and became of the disbelievers. See what I'm saying? So let me see. Let me try to look that up. Dang, I hate nothing, man. I wish my mama wouldn't have never been messing with me, but then I wouldn't never be doing all this, you know. I wouldn't even care. But she got me here where I can't go on unless I try to find out what's happening. Okay, let me see. Oh, see, they done. Hey, man, what I tell you? Okay. This thing ain't looking it up. IBL. See, it ain't looking it up. So it must, see, that must be one of them. No. See, now I don't know what it is because it's, but I had this Arabic dictionary and it was in there and it's an evil person. But anyway, he refused and was arrogant and became the disbelievers in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, I'm saying my life has brought judgment upon this chapter. See, because I'm saying this is what y'all doing. Y'all not doing what you see to Adam but see, Adam violated the covenant of God. So wouldn't he now be a disbeliever? See what I'm saying? He violated the law. That's why he wouldn't know me. He would be just as afraid of me as he was of the Lord in the cool of the day, because he steady violating the law. See, that's what I'm saying. He don't want to see me. He know who I am. You don't. See, because he deceived you, and now you doing his bidding for him. But you actually hurt yourself, because you're not going to become wiser when the circumstances become yours. See, you're not going to have the truth that I'm giving you to give you confidence in your truth. See, you might become afraid of the situation and give up on your truth. But anyway, okay, and this is chapter 2, verse 35. So this is it, of the Sheehy International Version, and then I'm going to get the Holy Bible again. And we said, "Oh, Abraham." No, see, I'm looking at but no, I made a mistake. And we said, "O Adam, dwell you and your wife in paradise, and eat therefrom in ease and abundance from wherever you will. But do not approach this tree, unless you be among the wrongdoers." See, I'm a tree. See, don't approach this tree. That's why I put the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 around me, my wife, my children, my grandmama, my cousin. But now, I put it around my grandmama, and I tried to put it around my family, but see, they came and brought their disease, and now they infected. See, they legally infected for trying to spiritually infect me. And I kept telling them, say, "Hey man, I don't know what you're doing, but you know I don't believe this." See, my family know I don't believe in no God. They know that. And I'm saying the reason why I don't is because of you. See, and people like you. See, so now, okay, so that now I done went and got the Prophet Muhammad on the Muslims, right? Now I'm finna go get, well, and I already got the Bible on some Christians, but I'm finna go get this, because this is what I really wanted to do. This is Proverbs 12 of the King James Version of the Bible Hub edition, of verses 1 through 28. And see, this is loving, discipline, and knowledge. See, this is what I'm saying about the gate. See, this, when I was talking about a righteous me, if I wasn't right, how could I get into a righteous gate? See, this is loving discipline. See, like, I'm showing discipline, even though you starving me and everything, I'm showing discipline through knowledge. See, every morning I gain enough knowledge to not allow the hunger to overtake me. So I feed my mind, and then I can give my body enough to sustain. See what I'm saying? But look at the inhumanity around me that can watch one man starve. Where's the humanity in these people, man? But that's what I'm saying about a spiritual world. They already dead. See, they not living. They waiting to die. Them people not alive, man. They been taught that Jesus' sacrifice is their way. And you saying, listen, man, you need to look at that. The people who you talking to is the people who killed him. And now they making you worship the death of a man that sweated blood, man. They scared the man so bad, the man was sweating blood. If you look at Dr. Martin Luther King, you will see Jesus. Man was so scared when you could see it. Man, he was scared. He was in church. He was scared, man. He knew they was going to kill him, just like they say they going to kill me. See, but what I'm doing is I'm showing y'all my murderer, though. I'm saying, hey, man, see, these people kill us because they don't have no truth in them. So look, whoever loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish. See, that means you a brute. See what I'm saying? Cause you can't deal with the truth. You can't deal with the love of knowledge. See, that's what I'm telling you. I love knowledge. I hate lies because lies distort knowledge. See, because what you think you know, you don't know, it's a lie. So the knowledge you got is full of holes because it's full of things you don't know. See what I'm saying? And when you get into it, that's when you start seeing the holes in the knowledge you were sold. See what I'm saying? But anyway, a good man obtained the favor of the Lord, but a man of wicked devices will he condemn. A man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be removed. See what I'm saying? See, okay, well, let me finish. Okay, let me hit that again. Boy, see, this thing get good to me. Okay, look, a man shall not be established by wickedness. See, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, that's when the wickedness root was dug up. See, now, but look, the root of righteousness shall not be moved. See, so when I dug up the wickedness root, I planted my legal root, and now my root is 15 years old. See that what I'm telling people? I'm saying, listen, man, my truth is 15 years old, just like Jesus' truth is over 2,000 years old. But in time, see, my truth gonna get just as old as Jesus, but Jesus' truth gonna be old as Moses' truth. See, when Jesus went into Jerusalem, Moses' truth was 3,000 years old. Because think about it, if it's 5,000 years, if they've been fighting in the Gaza Strip for over 5,000 years, and Jesus is over 2,000 years, so that means Jesus was 3,000 years after Moses. Now I'm 2,000 years after Jesus. But y'all still just as sick as y'all was 5,000 years ago, man. Them people fighting over something happened 5,000 years ago. So how does state of Florida think you gonna kill me after I established myself 15 years ago in court and you done starved me? How is that gonna be received? And you still starving your citizens of the truth? You're starving them of their American dream. So how can you sit here, man? I would be terrified if I was y'all. I'd be like, boy, this man just telling us how terrible we are, and we gonna keep on doing it. Look, a virtuous woman is a crown to her husband. See, that's why I'm fighting for my wife. She proved to me when she was my girlfriend. Man, it was other dudes told me, say, bruh, don't even bother with that. She see what I'm saying? I know she virtuous because other dudes told me. Now maybe the devil done came in. I don't know, but all I know is what I had. See, I'm trying to get back to what I had. See, but I understand that it may not be what it once was. See, that's why I don't mess with no woman, because I don't want to lose it. I don't want it to be my fault. See, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, well, see, I know I had a good woman. So I'm trying to get back to what I had. But I know I lost a good woman. So if it ain't one, then I'm good, because I already lost it. I'm good with it. Because I'm saying, I understand. Why would you lose your life for me? See, I chose to do this, so I got to do it for the grandbabies and prosperity and all that, because I chose to do it. I chose to go in the Navy. I chose to be a man of my word. These are all the things that I chose. See, so I don't put my life on my wife. That's not fair. See, because she didn't know who I actually was, because I didn't let her know. See, I let my daughter know, but I didn't let my wife know. So I have to pay for that. See, so if I lose this virtuous woman, it's cool, because I know that I did everything I could to keep her. So what can I do if she choose to leave? I have to love her enough to let her go. So see, but she that maketh ashamed is a rottenness in his bones. The thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsels of the wicked are deceit. See, so the thoughts of the righteous are right in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. But the counsels of the wicked are deceit in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on November 28th in 2023 at 7:28 in the morning. See, so this is all deceit. See, they making up history. But how then would you actually know how this country is supposed to run when even if you watch the political debates, they're trying to deny people of the American experience. They trying to rig the elections, all this stuff, man. So that is blasphemy, man, because you're trying to skew the American experience so you will have an advantage. So it's like instead of the scales being equal, they like this. See, so that's why you have to even the scale, and then you have to weigh out the person who had the lie with weight. See, because think about it. A lie has no body. See, now it's a body that tells the lie. But once the lie is born, what is the weight of it? See, you have to believe it to give it power, right? So you become the weight of the lie. See what I'm saying? So now, when they put you on the scale, see, now the lie become you, because you are the angel who followed the lie. See what I'm saying? So you have to be careful, see, because now you want to say, well, I didn't know, but see, ignorance of the law is no excuse. But anyway, the thought of the righteous are right, but the counsels of the wicked are deceit. The words of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood. See, oh man, I didn't know that. See, the words of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them. See, the mouth. See, I'm in court. I'm writing it. So now I'm reading it to you. See, I'm saying, why would you have to die for something already won? So I'm coming to the youth saying, listen, man, who got you upset? Why you so upset? See, I'm saying you losing time being mad. So how do you get back mad time? You a mad man. You a mad woman. How then is that time constructive to building you? You just mad. See, but you're not glad at the opportunity not to be mad no more. Say, man, damn, once I get this here, man, all I got to do is work on myself. I don't have to worry about you. I'm going to work on me. And that's what I'm giving you. I'm going to give you a living wage to live, to work on you. But you got to produce something, right? Because how can we live with nothing? So we have to then take the money and produce life. See, not produce a kid that's struggling through life. See, now we have to be more judicial. See what I'm saying? Like, we have to slow down all these lives we creating with not enough food to feed them. See, so now we lusting, but we're not understanding that we can't feed the creations that's coming from the lust. So come on, man. It's time for us men to stand up and be men and stop blaming the past on what we can presently fix. See, if we don't use today to fix tomorrow, then tomorrow we're going to be complaining about the same shit we complaining about today. And that's a waste of time, because we got today to correct. So tomorrow we'll be steady working on getting out of what yesterday put us in. But if you still arguing about what happened yesterday, you looking the wrong way, man. We supposed to be looking forward, not back. But anyway, okay, the wicked are overthrown in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and are not, but the house of the righteous shall stand. See, in the same place. See, look, the wicked are overthrown and are not, but the house of the righteous shall stand. See, so the wicked are overthrown in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and are not in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, right? But the house of the righteous shall stand in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. See, so this is your understanding. See, I'm saying, well, I done all this, but you starving me. So what do you stand on? A man shall be commended according to his wisdom. Come on, man. Y'all people sick. But he that is of a perverse heart shall be despised. But see, y'all despising me as if my heart is perverse. But I'm saying, well, how can my heart be perverse if I'm in the court showing you a perverse heart? I'm saying, well, look, man, I'm in court. These people lied, slandered me, all this here. They lying on Jesus. So they not of the perverse heart because they saying they love Jesus, but they starving me because they say I done made myself a God. I'm saying, no, the devil forced me into proving I was innocent. See, and I'm saying, so by me proving I was innocent, then that proved that the devil is not God. See, but now, if I didn't believe that I was God, you wouldn't have never known that. But what I'm saying is, it shouldn't matter who I believe who I am. It only should matter that I'm innocent. See, of the charges that the devil levied on me. I got criminal charges. I'm saying, hey, man, that's not my charges. That's the devil's charges. That's the mark of the beast. Now, why you can't see us in Revelations 12, he couldn't beat me in the civil and criminal courthouses. They didn't prevail. Then he gave me the mark of the beast. See, now you helping them starve me religiously. See, you the angels of the devil. Okay, now, he that is despised and hath a servant is better than he that honoreth himself and lacketh bread. So now, I see what you saying, right? But look, a righteous man, wait. He that is despised and have a servant is better than he that honoreth himself and lacketh bread. Now, that's like you saying me, right? But the bread is knowledge. See, a righteous man he that is despised have a servant. See, I'm despised, but I have a servant. My servant is the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. See, so that means that's why I is better in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, than he that honoreth himself in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, right? And lack of bread. See, now they actually lack of bread once you all find out that they starving me because they lack knowledge, see, and truth. See, they got power, no substance. Look, a righteous man regardeth the life of his beast. See, look, a righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. See, that's when they tell, hey, baby, they devils. That's what they say. Look, see, so even if y'all, see, I'm saying y'all sheep, right? That's what they say, right? I'm saying y'all just tamed people, right? That y'all been domesticated. Now, here I am concerned with y'all. See, I ain't concerned with my life. I was trying to say that you could be me. So then I learned how to then be your shepherd when you are held for slaughter. See, like they was trying to slaughter me, I legally slaughtered them, and then I made sure that they couldn't then slaughter you, but now you starving me. So who gonna save your children from your ignorance? See, they say no weapon shall formed against me, but if this country denied black people the right to read and write, then wouldn't ignorance be a weapon? And see, the ignorance of my people is starving me. And then see, didn't Hosea say that my people would be destroyed for lack of knowledge? So see, the black people wouldn't be Hosea people, because they lack the knowledge, because they don't want to obtain the knowledge they lack. They say that they learn the Bible and that's all the knowledge they need. But now see, the knowledge they lack is why their ass can't go to court. see, they them same spiritual high priests and Pharisees, chief priests, high priests, and scribes that can't go to court. See, but they only want you to go to their church. But if how they gonna get you in heaven if they can't get you out of court? But they put Jesus in court as they put me in court. See, but Jesus came back from the grave and I came back from court. Now, when is they going to be on trial? See, when do they have to come to court for taking Jesus to court and lying to you about the murder? Because there ain't no statute of limitations on murder. But, okay, now. So he that tilleth his land shall be satisfied with bread. See, I'm tilling my mental land and I'm satisfied with the knowledge that I've obtained, because the harvest came in a place where lies could not enter into the basket of abundance. See, so when I got all of this knowledge, I got it where knowledge is abundantly clear. See, it's like, this is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. They started lying under the name of In God We Trust, therefore they're not blasphemers. See, is Pastor Willie C. Bonds not a blasphemer? How can this man speak about Jesus and then lie on me and he not be a blasphemer? But anyway, okay. He that tilleth his land shall be satisfied with bread, but he that follow vain persons is void of understanding. Woo! Okay, hold on. Let me show you that. So I'm gonna show you in my situation. He that tilleth his land inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning shall be satisfied with bread in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, now the bread is that of freedom. See, because once I went to the federal court level, I can then go anywhere in the United States of America protected by the Constitution. See, I can go in all 50 states, 9 territories, because I am the human personification of the United States Constitution. See, I consumed it, then I became the written version of it, then I am the human image of it. See, like Jesus, well, the Bible say that let's make them in our image. So I made the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 in my image, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So see, I don't have to do nothing else. I done it all. See, but look, so when I tilled and now see my bread is the word, but he that follow vain persons in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world is void of understanding. The wicked desireth the net of evil men, but the root of the righteous yieldeth fruit. See, See, the wicked desire the net. See, that's when they try to catch you. See, but see, of evil men. See, so that's when they needed the men to accomplish Jesus. See, and then Judas kissed him. See, they sent the multitude to go get one man, just like they sent all of y'all to come and starve me. See what I'm saying? See, so they need you all to net me, and my root of the righteousness yield the fruit. See, of the truth. See, so I'm covered with the truth, and you covered with a lie. So you naked, as Adam and Eve was in the midst of the Garden of Eden. But okay now. Okay, look, the wicked is snared by the transgressions of his lips. See, y'all got this violent thing, brother. It's about, and sister, it's about catching the liar in their words. Listen, the wicked is snared by the transgressions of his lips. See, it's what you say. That's what I'm doing. I'm using what they say against them in the court of law. But the just shall come out of trouble. See, oh man, look, the wicked is snared by the transgressions of their lips in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Right? But the just shall come out of trouble in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, so what am I doing starving on November 28th in 2023 at 7:45 in the goddamn morning? What am I doing? The Bible say that that's why I don't. Okay. A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hand shall be rendered upon him. See, look, come on, man. See, so when you kill my son, I'm gonna kill your ass. I'm gonna kill your family. I'm gonna kill every goddamn body. See, look. I didn't do nothing to y'all, man. Nothing. But look, everything you did gonna be returned to you. Look, a man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth. So by me coming telling y'all I love y'all, this and y'all didn't give a damn. Y'all laughed at me, spit in my face, and then killed my son. And I'm like, okay, all right. So now I'm reading your fate. See, a man shall be satisfied with the good, with good by the fruit of his mouth. So I'm giving you the fruit of my mouth. I'm telling you I care for you. And look, man, I'm in accord with the word, and you motherfuckers killed my son. And now I'm gonna kill your ass. See, cause look, and the recompense of a man's hand shall be rendered upon him. So see, you motherfuckers know. See, I didn't know. I just knew that the law was gonna do whatever I needed it to do. See, it was gonna either help me feed you or help me take your ass out. It didn't make me no different which one it was. See, because I was like, man, they won't let me be with my family. I'm saying, well, man, y'all better not let nothing happen to my family while y'all out here fucking with me, because I'm telling y'all what I'm doing. But you don't believe it because you listening to somebody else and you don't fuck around and let somebody. See, now I got mad. But nah. Okay. Get back. Okay, look. 15. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes. That's what my partner told me. See, but it didn't say every man. It said the way of a fool. See, look here. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes. But he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. See, but y'all didn't hearken to no counsel. See, y'all the damn fools who right in your own eyes. See? So, but let me show you what I'm saying. The way of a fool in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world is right in his own eyes. His and her and they. So male and female, child alike. See, it's all everybody right. And see, but It said fool. See, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes. But he that hearkeneth unto counsel in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, is wise. See, now you say, well, what counsel did you hearken to? I'm saying the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. I cited them, so how didn't I hearken to them? See, y'all cite the Quran, and y'all cite the Bible, but now y'all guilty to what you say you cite. See, because you're a foolish person. See, look, a fool's wrath is presently known. See, now everybody know that your wrath is not known. But now you watch what look. But a prudent man covereth shame. See, I even tried to cover the shame of my people. I'm in court saying, man, they know not what they do. See, and I'm saying, well, why don't y'all tell them, man? But what had happened, they got drunk on the power. See, so now once they got the power, it wasn't about me no more. It was about them. See, because they wouldn't have never been nothing without me. But I would have been everything without them. See, once they came in my life, I've been starving ever since. But they ass is the one that didn't have no fucking job. See, they the ones. Look at them. Go. Let's just put and see how many motherfucking days they don't work or what the fuck. But now I'm finna lose the little whoever that was. I'm cursing. Let me move on. Okay. A fool's wrath is presently known in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. But a prudent man covers shame in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. He that speaketh truth showeth forth righteousness. He that speaketh truth in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, showeth forth righteousness in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. But a false witness, deceit, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. See, because they can't afford to tell you the truth that defeated them in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. But I can't help but tell you, because if not, I'm not going to be able to eat. See, they going to starve me all the way till they kill me. But then I'm saying, are they forgiven? Because they ain't forgiven by me. I didn't forget their ass yesterday. I don't forget their ass today. And I ain't going to forget their ass tomorrow. So now you tell me when the... Damn, I'm telling you, again, I got mad. There is that speaketh like the piercing of a sword. But the tongue of the wise is health. There is that speaketh in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world, as well as judgment halls, like the piercing of a sword. But the tongue of the wise in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, is health in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. The lip of the truth shall be established forever inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, for eternity and beyond infinity. But a lying tongue is but for a moment in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. And all over the world, right? Okay. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to the counselors of peace is joy. Now check this. Deceit is in the heart of them in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. That imagine evil in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. But to the counselors of peace is joy in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. So see, now you can see, like Jesus, you can go to Jerusalem, but you don't know where the cross was. You don't know where the temple is. See, all that stuff gone, right? But you will know if we preserve history, if we do what's right this time. See, the Orange County Courthouse, that's mine. That's where my story took place. That's my Bunker Hill. But truth is never going to be told because lies are sold. See? So when you sow and sell lies, then the truth has no place in a garden full of lies. Because see, the lies look like roses, but they actually weeds. But anyway, there shall no evil happen to the just. Shit. It's good. Yeah. See, now there should not be, but it is, because y'all all evil. See, even when you think you right, you wrong, you still evil. You just don't want to accept it's evil you're doing. But the person you doing the evil to know you're evil. See, even though you don't want to accept you evil, but if you can starve a man while you eating, you an evil son of a bitch. Damn, I'm going to lose my people. Okay. See, I ain't gonna never be able to eat on them getting mad. There shall no evil happen to the just in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. But the wicked shall be filled with mischief in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. Lying lips are abomination to the Lord in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, as well as in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. But they that deal truly are his delight, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, it was only me. Who else could I delight in? See, because all of y'all thought I was crazy. So I had to delight in me because there was no one else to do it. Everybody else thought I was crazy. So that's when them people say, when I was young, they say, you too smart for your own good. But damn, that was a slave told me that. So how fucking smart did I? Sorry, whoever say I cuss too much. Because okay, let me go, because it's getting too late. Okay, a prudent man concealeth knowledge, but the heart of fool proclaimeth foolishness. See, so I was right. See, oh man, a prudent man concealeth knowledge. See, so when they whooped me, I was a prudent man. I was like, man, I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of the mental wrestling. I'm tired of this. So then what I was telling my daughter. See, I'm saying, see, I didn't want to be smart. See, look, I was right. In Proverbs 12 of the King James Version of the Bible Hub Edition, verse 22, verse 23, excuse me, I was right. A prudent man concealeth knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, see, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. Y'all can't take that away. You can hide it, but you can't take it. And then I did it again in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. You can hide that. But then I'm doing it now on November 28th in 2023 at 7:59 in the morning. See, eventually, man, I'm going to crack the foundation of your lie. And then ain't nothing but truth going to spring eternal. And the truth that's springing going to be mine. See, because it's the one that broke your lie already. So you got to keep lying and lying and lying and lying. And eventually, see, they going to see you. See, they going to see that I'm concealing knowledge of who I am. But I'm not concealing knowledge of the foolishness you proclaiming. See, I'm saying, hey, man, see the fool, they proclaiming foolishness. But then people say, well, who are you? I'm saying, nobody. See, I'm concealing knowledge of who I am. If you ask me, who you, nobody. Who you, Tommy? See, but who is Tommy? You got to come to court to find out. But would you make it out once you know? Shit, I doubt it. But look, the hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. Come on now. See, okay, let me show it again. Boy, Tommy, you finna go 2 hours. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, that's when I bear rule. So, but the slothful, see, that's you slow, y'all too slow to catch up, shall be under tribute. See, now let's see what tribute is. See, man, this thing here, y'all probably ain't gonna never read this one, but I hear this one because it's too long. But tribute, something given or contributed voluntarily as due or deserved, especially a gift of service showing respect, gratitude, or affection. See, something such as material evidence or a formal attestation that indicates the worth, value, or effectiveness of the one in question. A payment by one ruler or nation to another in acknowledgement of submission or as the price of protection. See, that's y'all. Also tax levied for such a payment. See, remember when I told you I levied the tax on you in accordance to Amendment 16 of the United States Constitution? See, that's why you owe me the $800 million for the services and the protections that I'm giving you with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And then, not even unbeknownst to me, I was giving you protection of the 10 Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran. See? And now you supposed to pay me tribute. I'm not supposed to pay you nothing because I done gave you what you would be destroyed for lacking. Now, this in your words, not mine. This is what your Lord told you. See? So why you then killing me? See? Heaviness in the heart of a man maketh it stoop, but a good word maketh it glad. See, so see, heaviness in the heart of a man maketh it stoop. See, so how can you stand strong, man, with all that weight in your heart, man, knowing you out here starving me, man, and I ain't do nothing but love you. You say we were brothers. Some of y'all, we brothers, man. Y'all got me out here starving. But when I was in court, I seen your family as my own. When I was in court, I seen your children as my children. See, and now you won't even help me get back to my goddamn children. Nope. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. That's me. See, well, look, the righteous inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally proved that he is more excellent than his neighbors in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Because you have proven that you wouldn't love me like I loved you. See, you wouldn't have seen my family like I saw your family. See, you wouldn't have seen me as I saw you. See, you would have been worrying about you, and you wouldn't have gave a damn about nobody else. See, but me, see, I already knew that I was straight. See, but I was worrying about other people who couldn't do what I did. But see, you give people your God. But I'm saying, what is the value of your God if you ain't shit? Damn, I'm finna lose some more people. Okay, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduces them. Ooh, there it is. See, you seduce. See, I don't even want you, but I love you. See, that one, I don't want to seduce you. See, even my wife, I never lied to her. See, that's seducing to me. If I'd have lied to her, I'd have seduced her. I did not seduce her, I courted her. See, that's a difference. See, when I was telling her the truth about if she gave me the opportunity to love her, I would love her like no other. Ask her. She was loved like no other. But now, see, the difference is she see now that the love could have been for everybody, but it was only for her until she gave me a daughter and then a son. And then I had to love the world because I had something that I was leaving in this mother. I was leaving in the world. Okay, look. The slothful man roasteth not that which he took in hunting, but the substance of a diligent man is precious. See, so listen, he tried to get me. So this is what he was slow. See, that's why it took 15 years, right? He was slow in roasting me, but not that which he took in hunting. See, he didn't catch me, I caught him. See what I'm saying? And now I'm roasting him while he roasts me. See, we both roasting. See what I'm saying? But the only difference is that he is cooking and I am establishing my flavor. See what I'm saying? So we both cooking, but he is cooking himself and I am cooking him. But the seasoning is historical. See what I'm saying? And see, now that's my diligent. See, I'm diligent in this, right? So that's why it's precious to you, because the time now is showing two extremes. One is that of hate and one is that of love. See what I'm saying? And I'm the one diligent enough to show you my love for you. But check this. And in the way of righteousness is life, and in the path thereof there is no death. See? So now check. Now I'm gonna put, and then I'm finna go. But it's 2 hours. I done went 2 hours. Okay, in the way of righteousness is life in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And in the pathway thereof there is no death on November 28th in 2023 at 8:08 in the morning. See? But if you do not do what's right, then you would die tomorrow.